Good morning, it's your man, Earl, www.deuceswild22.com. We are here live wire once again, day 1:30 in the morning, getting it in. Had a little workout this morning, and we want to get right to today's subject matter. Once again, May 10th, Thursday morning, May 10th, day 1:30. Today's subject matter, is mental readiness. Mental readiness. Are you mentally ready to go where you have a desire to go or you're planning to go? And odds are the answer is no. Why? Because there's some things that we forget to do and we don't really prepare ourselves, okay, to get to that place. So I want to define that. Now, if you Google this, you're going to come across all kinds of stuff about war strategies and soldiers and all kinds of stuff. So we want to put this in a box so we can use it as a brick and build in our foundation of being a better person and a better business owner, right? Remember, this whole week's about mental development, right? So mental readiness is about this. It refers to the ability of a person or the capacity of a person to create within themselves a mental, balanced, psychological state, which the person can perform, the individual, you can perform at an optimum level, right? Which means you give your best, you give your supreme performance, the best you've got under any given circumstances. Why? Because you have mentally prepared yourself. Now, let's go ahead and get into this right quick. First of all, you got to realize, how do you be mentally ready? Realize where you are, what you need to do, and realize, most importantly, that you're not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay, as I put this video together today, I'm not there yet. There's some things that are undone in my life. I'm always having a new challenge, something presented to me, always. And so I know I'm not mentally ready, right? I'm getting there because of what I have written down and where I'm going, right? So I'm not there, but I'm quickly getting there, right? So to be mentally ready, watch this. First of all, second of all, you have to create a level of confidence. Now, how do you create the level of confidence you need? Here you go. You have to go get proven, reliable, workable truth, which becomes knowledge, and that's what you become confident in. Well, how does that work? Very simple. Your confidence is in what you have already experienced as far as truthful knowledge, and it's workable, it's fruitful, it's productive. So I don't have confidence in self. It's in confidence that I've developed or I have gained the proper knowledge to put confidence in, right? So if my gas tank is on E and it comes up, I got 5 miles to go, and I know the nearest gas station is 2 blocks away, it's because I have workable truth that if I make it to the gas station before, I'm just going to make this up, before 10 o'clock p.m. that night, I'm going to get gas. Now, I'm not having confidence in myself. I have gained workable, fruitful, proven knowledge that if I make it to this gas station, I should be able to get gas, pending all things are, quote unquote, still the same as before. So talk about mental readiness. Now, sometimes something crazy happens. Gas stations close or they're out of gas. All right. Are you mentally ready? You have a gas tank in the back of the car, but I don't want to get too far off on that subject, right? Second thing is this. Once you have the confidence that you've developed, then you start the prep game, the preparing oneself, and you do the prep work. Now, here's what you have to understand. The moment you want to become better as a person, as an individual, as a business, you are engaged in a lifelong war. Why? Now, I want to frame this way, business and personally, okay? In business, you are in a war to become better with self, all right? My only competition is me. I don't have any competitors. I compete against myself. Can I become the best person that I can be, right? Can I put out the best sauce, the best clothing line, right? The best building projects, the best landscape, right? Can I put out the best? Well, I compete with myself. I don't look at that guy across the street and say, oh, my goodness, he's about to whoop me. No, because I know what I do is I do. I know what I do is comparable, if not better than the next man, right? So I can only compete with myself, right? I let the other people measure. I compete with me. So do the prep work, do the preparation work. What do I mean by that? Is understand that you're in a war. Within that war, there are battles. And then within those battles, you have engaging in fights. And you must put together the right tools, the right supplies, and the right weaponry to engage on that level, whatever dimension you find yourself in. Am I engaging in a huge war? Is it a battle, or is it simply a hand-to-hand fist fight? or a pistol fight or a knife fight, right? Now I'm using these analogies because we can relate to these things, right? Being mentally ready. There's an old saying, the old Westerns, are you bringing a knife to a gunfight? If you are, it's because you are not mentally ready to engage in that level of confrontation. All right? Now, next thing is this, your focus, right? To be mentally ready, which means you have developed superior focus. What do I mean by that? Good question. How do you have focus? You must develop a singleness of purpose. Now, what do I mean by that? Distractions are going to come. And I looked at this briefly because you need to understand this. The reason why distractions are so easily to come and so relevant is because the brain actually plays tricks on you. The brain enjoys being stimulated. And so you must fight against the distraction of stimulation. Why? Your brain fires off little dopamine hits, serotonin hits, right? Things that make you feel good, new information, new experiences, right? Those are all stimulating. Okay, and that's where you get distracted. But no, I am becoming mentally ready, so I will fight against that stimulation and channel that energy into where I'm going, right? Last one is this, your visualization. Okay, your visualization and your ability to self-talk, right? Remember, what can you visualize? What do you hold in state? What kind of picture do you hold? What kind of view? What kind of vision do you see of where you're going and of self? And you hold that in your mind, okay? You hold that. Now, the last video we talked about was law of attraction. You hold that in mind for a certain amount of time. You hold it in mind for a certain amount of days, and you develop a new normal, right? So your visualization, your self-talk is important. Are you tearing yourself down or are you building yourself up? Listen, no one can tear you down. You tear you down. So don't give me that, oh, so-and-so's talking bad about me. My question to you is, what are you saying about you? And if your self-talk is negative, that's why your life is where it is. Not because of someone else, right? It's because of the decisions that Brenton made, Earl made. I made these decisions, okay? Earl made these decisions. And that's why I have to go back and fix those decisions, because I have to do what I did not do in 20 years in 2 years. I got to read 2,000 books. I got to set aside a certain amount of debt and get rid of it. I have to do that. And I have to mentally prepare myself by being ready. So opportunity comes up, I can utilize it, utilize that income source, utilize that resource, and cancel and eradicate my debt. Right? Day 130, mental readiness. Do you have the confidence? Do you do the prep work? Can you get rid of can you overcome distractions? And do you have positive visualization and excellent self-talk? It's your man Earl. Day 130, mental readiness. Peace. We out.